Well, people, if there's something to say about the Unite the Right rally, is this. I love the fact that the far left hates the ACLU now, on the count that they are representing the rally organizers. Now, the ACLU is a left-wing organization, and they are left-wing when it comes to many issues in this country. But they know that these white identitarians, the alt-right, have the right to walk down and protest and voice their opinions, even though if they disagree with it. Which I think that is more legitimate, because in the United States, everyone has the right to voice their opinion. That's what the Constitution was all about. And that's what the freedom of speech is really about. Giving everyone the voice to, giving everyone to voice their opinion when they want to without facing repercussions. And of course, these lefty social justice warriors that have kissed the grounds that the ACLU have walked on are now turning against the ACLU, telling people to defund them. Well, the ACLU stands for American Civil Liberties Union, which they represent everybody's civil liberties, because everyone has the liberty to voice their opinion. And as for the rally that's been going on, the rally started out as peaceful. Basically, it's everybody carrying tiki torches, chanting slogan, marching towards Lee Park in front of the Robert E. Lee statues. And of course, marching to UVM. It wasn't violent until Antifa decided to show up and throw rocks and bottles at them. And I can tell you this, they do have a legit reason to protest, One of the reasons is the removal of the statue of General Robert E. Lee, which I also oppose, because I oppose the idea of removing statues of Confederate soldiers, because I think that's horseshit. But, with the political climate and all that shit, and these SJWs talking about mock slavery, they're gonna do it anyways. It's not just like these large cities now, these large metropolitan areas in the South. It's starting to happen in small town southern states, small town South. But to tell you this, things have gotten very violent lately. Now we're getting to a point where we had this car attack. Basically, someone went full on psycho, crashed his fucking car in front of another car that's been sitting there, causing a chain reaction, people getting hurt, basically ending with one person getting killed, I tell you. And I don't know who was responsible for the car attack. Could have been the white identitarians, the fascists, or anything, or it could have been one of the fascists who wanted to rack up some, body counts for his bragging rights on the left, or could have been someone on the left who thought they were the rally goers, the Neo-Confederates, the alt-right, and the white identitarians. And he decided to crash his car in front of these people, thinking that he's going to kill them, get a body count from these folks. And of course, we got to a point where a Virginia State Police helicopter was down. Well, I mean, what I'm saying is that we got to a point where one of the Virginia State Troopers' helicopter crashed in the middle of somewhere, killing 2 state troopers. Now, Donald Trump has came out to voice his opinion and condemn this rally, which is to condemn this rally, claiming that we should not use hate to justify our means to get what we want or something like that. What I'm trying to say is this. President Donald J. Trump has came out against this rally, by condemning it and saying that we are all Americans first, which is the right thing. And of course, the lamestream media, which their brain did, are trying to spin it around, making it look like he supports this movement, this white identitarian rally, the Unite the Right rally, and it's fucking bullshit. But they're gonna do it anyways, just because they're the lamestream media. They're fucking horseshit, and they deserve to go out of business. That's why they're trying to get YouTube to go full-on 1984 mode, so that anyone that puts political content or content about religion just being edgy will not have their videos showing. I can tell you that because the mainstream media does not want that, I say. And of course, it's been like this. The race relations in this country has been declining. We haven't seen this type of bad relations since, I don't know, the 1980s, where we had Tom Metzger and I guess William Pearson, also like black supremacists, going around and starting shit, The worst was the 1920s, I think, with the Klan and all that shit being like millions of people strong, Just saying. Hey. And so how did the race relations went from 60% to 37%? I don't know. It was the brain dead media, the lamestream media did this, along with President Obama. What happened is that the fucking lamestream media decided to do nothing but race bait all the way to the moon, claiming that black people are oppressed, even though this is not the 1920s anymore. And most of the discriminations against black people from the 1920s are no longer accepted. And they keep saying, or sometimes they'll keep saying, that these Mexicans are taking jobs from white people. We gotta stop them. Even though most of the illegal aliens nowadays come from like Central America. Or to just tell the Mexican people that the white people don't like you because you're Mexican, you stink, and you're the ones who are taking all the jobs. They want to take your jobs away or something like that. And they've been doing this. And this needs to stop. And a lot of people think this is Trump's fault for this. No, it's not. It's Barack Obama's fault. Because, ever since his second term, he decided to race bait his way through his second term with that kid from, I can't remember, the kid that got shot by George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin, claiming that Trayvon Martin would have been like my son. And we all know that Trayvon Martin was wreaking havoc, causing mayhem because he likes to drink scissor. And we all know that Mike Brown was a fucking thug. Yeah, the mainstream media, Barack Obama, and some of our politicians are responsible for this bullshit race relations that have dwindled. Well, it's not bullshit, but yeah, it's well, to be honest, the race relations at a bullshit level. Whatever happened to all men are created equal, that their rights are endowed by their creator? Whatever happened to that, people? And to be honest, I guess the brain-dead media does not want people to be united. They just want to keep race baiting and keep people thinking that this man is black or this man is white, red, or blue. Instead of like, this person is his own individual. He's responsible for his own action. Shouldn't seem no. All of that for a fucking profit so they can live in their gated community. Same thing with our politicians. Look at Maxine Waters. One of her campaign slogans every time when the midterms come around is this: Black people are underrepresented. Black people are oppressed. We gotta stop this. And they keep electing her even though she does nothing to help the situation. She doesn't even give a fuck to address the education problem in her district. Because we all know that the education system in Inglewood is fucked. You got schools that look like prisons. And they are doing this. Now with people, they're doing this. It's just propaganda. And they want to take down the alt media sites because the alt media sites are the ones who are giving out truth. Not these fuckers in MSNBC, CNN, or Fox News. I hope they disappear from existence. And of course, people are posting this picture of a black police officer standing in front of these, these clanny guys and neo-Nazis and these white identitarians, just to feel pity about this guy. It's fucking propaganda, people. That's what it is. Propaganda. They're trying to make it like it's a shame that this guy has to protect these people that want him dead. And I think that one thing about police officers, the police force, they're supposed to protect people even though if the police officer disagree with the people that he's protecting. That's their job. I know it's not fun, but I'm a person who's absolutely free speech. And they all claiming it's, in fact, everyone in Twitter is calling it hate speech. Because, it's the same rhetoric that the black supremacists use. Only different is that it's white people chanting, "We will not be replaced. We will not be replaced," and all that shit, people. Every single fucking time. And, of course, to all these people, these SJWs voicing their opinions, I got a question for you. How would you feel if black supremacists like the new Black Panther Party, the Nation of Islam, decided to rally with tiki torches and chant, "We will not be replaced. We will destroy the white man," or something? How would you feel? Would you feel the same as the white identitarians in Charlottesville? Or would you feel different and call it a lovey-dovey hippie happy fest? Because I know it's the lateral that's gonna be the most chosen. And as for the people that are posting pictures of a white child with a black child, saying that that humans are not naturally designed to hate one another. Where were you when black supremacists on Twitter tweeting about shit like "kill all white people," "death to white people," "white people can never be discriminated," or "white people have to die"? Where were you? Where were those posts at the time? I guess since it's white identitarians marching down Charlottesville, it matters more now to post these pictures. Fuck all of you. You're just a bunch of pieces of dog shit. Just like these protesters are. Now, one thing I'm going to say about this protest, another thing I'm going to say about this is this. I disagree with what the Unite to Right protest message is about, because I support individualism, which means a person should be judged by the content of their character, but not by the color of their skin, not by their religious beliefs, or what background they have. That's how I roll. I don't care. I do not care if you're white, black, blue, Latino, Asian. If you're an American person, American or a human being, I am going to treat you as equal. It is your behavior that dictates if you're going to get respect from me or not. Because that's how I roll in this bitch, in California or anywhere in the US or the world, for example. For all I mean. That's all I got to say. So I'm Wicked Wonka, and I'm signing out.